welcome back to my channel. So as you guys saw from the title of this video and when I went to the gym, like when was the last time you guys saw me at the gym? That was like months ago. Basically today is all about how to switch up your routine, and then later in the video I want to talk about some health questions that I'm always asked and just different things that I figured out worked for me, and I hope that they can work for you too, because this year has all been about losing weight, losing fat ever since giving birth last August. So it's coming up on a year since I had my baby. She's gonna be a year next month, and I've really had to put my body to the test and try different things. And what I realized, like a lot of you guys always ask, how do you stay motivated, this and that, and that's one question I want to answer now, is that you have to switch things up. Like, be consistent in that, like, health is the priority, or weight loss is the priority, or eating healthy, or whatever the case may be. That stays consistent, but your way of going about it and different things you do, I personally do think you need to switch it up. I also want to let you guys on a little secret. You will always ask me, how can you stay motivated to lose weight? How can you stay motivated to, you know, start seeing ab definition? That's kind of where I'm at now, like trying to see more abs and this and that. And from all the motivational books that I've read and from motivational TED Talks that I've listened to, the key with motivation and changing your body, changing your lifestyle, achieving your goals, whatever the case may be, it always comes down to working out or eating healthy, especially on the days you don't want to. That's where true motivation comes from. If you only wait till when you're feeling motivated, when you're feeling good, yeah, it's easy to eat healthy. Like, say you wake up and you're like feeling fresh and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make this yummy salad, or I'm gonna, you know, meal prep, and you're feeling super motivated and like, you know, all excited. Yeah, it's easy. You have that momentum. Maybe you just watched a YouTube video and they shared how to meal prep and you're feeling good. Yeah, it's easy to continue with it. But it's the days that you wanna quit, and it's the days that you're like, I don't wanna do that today. Push yourself those days, and that's where motivation comes from. So today I did not feel like doing my Zoom workout. I was like, it's just not happening today. And my husband was going to the gym, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tag along. So I went to the gym and I did that workout in the fitness room. I had the room to myself and I was able to just like follow along. I had like everything I needed there, and it was just like a nice change of scenery. So that was the first thing, finding motivation when you don't want to do it and like sort of forcing yourself. Then the next thing is, I normally have a sugary creamer. I shared this in my recent video. So I normally have a sugary creamer, but lately I've been switching to just cream, like a little half and half. Not like too sugary, but it's still like creamy and tastes good. So I've been putting that in my coffee with a scoop of collagen, and I find that this is so much better for my gut health, because obviously collagen helps with your gut. We all know this, it can repair your gut lining, but then the half and half gives it like that flavor, that creaminess, without spiking my insulin. So my next challenge for myself when I am switching up my routine is I will take something that I normally buy at the grocery store and I will make it myself. So in this case, it is granola. I think homemade granola tastes better. It's always warm and crunchy when it comes out of the oven, and it only takes 20 minutes. It only takes a couple minutes to put it together, and then 20 minutes in the oven. So it's really easy. We all can find the time to do it. It's a lot less sugar, less fillers, and like I said, I think it's more delicious. Then you just want to mix it all together, and you can add in your own things and really mix it up. I then like to pack it onto a cookie sheet with parchment paper. So you can see I kind of like pack it together. I kind of make this big square, and then I bake it for 20 minutes, then allow it to cool for 20 minutes so it can harden, and that's it. All right, just showered, did my makeup, and I changed. I just got these shorts in the city. They are so cute. They're like linen shorts, and I just thought that they would be perfect with everything, even into the fall. When it starts to get a little chillier out and you wear like a cropped sweater and cute shorts on the bottom, I'm very excited for that weather. And you guys know I love fall in general, but I feel like it's like too late to shop for summer. So anyway, what I have here is the ultimate ingredients for the perfect protein smoothie. This is another way you can switch things up. A lot of times I will make the same breakfast, or I will intermittent fast until lunch, but today I'm just feeling it. It's 11 a.m. and I just want a protein shake. Like, I don't know why this summer, maybe because it hasn't been like the hottest summer and I'm not in Florida right now, smoothies just have not sounded good. But yesterday and today I woke up craving a smoothie, and I'm gonna show you this weight loss smoothie. And why it's a weight loss smoothie is it will not spike your insulin. There's actually ingredients in here that will help with belly fat, your metabolism, speeding it up and keeping you full extremely long, and it will help control sugar craving. So if you follow my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of the protein, fat, greens, and fiber smoothie created by Be Well by Kelly. And really the idea of the smoothie is you can add in whatever supplements you want, but you want to keep it low fruit. So as you saw, I just added a couple blueberries and a couple raspberries. This is really the star of the show, and it's the Metabolism Super Powder by Sakara. This actually speeds up your metabolism, it will help de-bloat you, and it will keep you full longer. And for the protein, she recommends finding a protein powder that works for you. Lately, I've been liking this collagen protein powder, and I love that I put on an all-white outfit and then made a chocolate smoothie. If you're being super strict on your weight loss journey, you would just drink it as is, and as you saw how many different things I put in it, this is legit a meal. It's not your typical smoothie that's going to raise your insulin and you're gonna be hungry like 30 minutes later, an hour later. Smoothies never fill me up. This one does because of the protein, fat, greens, and fiber that it's built on. That's like the formula, the recipe that you can apply and then add in whatever else you want. But if you want to spice it up, something I'm going to add to it now is that homemade granola that we made earlier, and I'm just going to top it. Granola came out perfect. You just want to let it sit for 20 minutes when you take it out of the oven. That way you give it time to harden and cool off. It's perfect granola, just like you get at the store, but without all the sugar. And then as you're sipping, it's crunchy, it's delicious. And obviously you can top that granola on yogurt or an acai bowl, or just eat it plain, like put it in a mason jar. I'm not going to put that in a mason jar. You can also put it in a container with a lid, and that's how I like to store it. However, that's gonna be gone by later today, so there's just no point. I just leave it on the stove for anybody to grab a handful of it, just like as a snack. My husband will have it, I'll have it, I'll probably have it tonight. But for those of you that are new to my channel, I just want to talk about the Metabolism Powder a little bit more by Sakara. So if you're not new to my channel, then you already know. I talk about this all the time. I even have the travel ones. They come in like little packets, and I know some of you guys have gotten the travel ones before too, but this has literally changed the game for me. So it is part of my switching my routine, because normally I do a scoop of this in my coffee and it gives my coffee a nice chocolatey taste. But a couple of you guys have told me that it's even better in a smoothie because it's gonna give it that like rich cacao taste. You had even better results, that it kept you full even longer throughout the day. And I found that just being a busy mom and on my weight loss journey, if I could stay full longer and help de-bloat, it literally says it on the front, relieve bloating, enhance energy, and control cravings. Who doesn't want that? And it's just such an easy product. So the two ways that I like to use this is either putting a scoop in my coffee and blending it the same way I do with my collagen, or I will add it to my smoothie. And today I'm doing that because today I'm challenging myself to switch up my routine. They actually created this product with a doctor, and everything in here is plant-based. Sakara is actually a plant-based brand, so if you're looking for meal plans or snacks or chlorophyll drops, like they have so many things on their website. Go on their website, it's literally goals. It's such a beautiful brand. I know I always say that, but their packaging is beautiful. Everything is just amazing. So if you go on their website, you can read even more about the product and all the ingredients and how they pretty much work together. So for example, they have L-glutamine in here, which is an amino acid that will support your digestion, and that's actually what helps keep your sugar cravings at bay. And then this ingredient, I have no idea how to pronounce it and I don't want to butcher it, but this is actually what controls your cortisol and your blood sugar and also helps with cravings, and that's also in this product. And you guys know I'm obsessed with cortisol. I've even changed my workouts because of cortisol. Cortisol is basically the fat storing hormone. So when it raises due to stress, due to the lack of sleep, due to different things in your diet, too much sugar, it can raise, and then that's when we store more fat. Once I started including the Sakara metabolism powder into my diet and having some of these ingredients, because it's not like I'm going to hand pick them and add them in. Like they already did all the work, they formulated it, and all you have to do is consume it. If you don't want it in the powder form, they also have the Sakara metabolism bar. So this is like a chocolate bar. It's not too sweet, And you can throw this in your purse and still get some of those same benefits, still have a satisfied feel and feel full longer without having to mix a powder in your diet or something. So if a bar is more your speed and just throwing it in your purse, I always keep these in my daughter's diaper bags as well, so that when I need like a quick snack on the go, I always have one. I personally like the powder. I find it super simple. I like the little packets. It really will help when you're feeling sluggish. It'll help with energy, and it will definitely help you with weight loss and bloat. Of course, I have a code with Sakara. It's Sakara times Sam for 20% off. That's for new and returning customers. Everyone can use it. I will leave the link down below, and you can use that for the bar, you can use that for the powder, you can use it for the packets. Okay, so now I just want to get to your guys' questions and just chit chat. You know, if you guys are drinking coffee or drinking a protein shake while watching this, I love when we can just hang out. Like, I love when you guys send me videos or tag me on Instagram. I'm just pulling everything up, but I love when you guys tag me on Instagram and you're watching my videos while working out or doing something healthy or meal prepping, and it's entertainment and we're just having a conversation. I definitely want to film more videos like this where they're just chill hangouts. Okay, I like this question. What are the health supplements you take every day? So sometimes I go in and out of things. For example, ashwagandha, that's something that I like to take for stress, and it's moon juice makes my favorite one. It's a powder, it's super simple, but I don't take that one all the time. So ones that I take religiously every single day are the Sakara powder that you guys saw, also collagen. I pretty much don't make coffee or a protein shake without collagen. If I have it in my coffee, then I don't need to add it in my protein shake, vice versa. But I find the best benefits with collagen, my Sakara powder. Both of them are going to help with your gut lining, which is always a benefit for me because a lot of us can suffer from a leaky gut, and gut health is so important because gut health affects your mood, it affects your skin. If you're having acne or breakouts or your skin is looking congested, then you definitely want to check out collagen. How to get past muscle soreness after working out. Okay, this one definitely I feel like I have some expertise in that whenever I get excited about lifting weights with my husband, because he's really knowledgeable in that area, and he always helps me with my form and this and that, and I've worked with personal trainers before. And actually, when I go back to Florida, I'm going to be working with a personal trainer because I just want more help in that area. But as far as muscle soreness, one thing that I learned from a trainer that I just really never forgotten, and it's helped me, is that you do need rest days. Rest days are super important, and your muscles are actually growing and repairing on rest days. Working out is like tearing them down, and then your rest days are when they're building and repairing. So just keep that in mind, that it is important to take rest days. How do you make working out enjoyable every day and not dreading it? So going back to what I said before, push yourself on the days that you're not motivated and this and that, but that's also where a routine like this comes into play. Switch it up. If you look in your area, there's outdoor workouts in the park, especially in the summer months. You can go online, you can find free HIIT workouts on apps or on YouTube, and call a friend and say you want to go on a walk or want to go on a hike. I feel like switching it up is something that we can all incorporate. It does take more effort because you're like, okay, how can I switch it up? And it requires you to do like some research or finding a class in the area or finding a cool walk, trail, etc. Definitely switching it up. If you do the same exact thing every single day, one, your body will get used to that and you might see slower results, and two, you might get bored and then stop working out altogether. Any health habits you and Jared have developed together? Yes, fasting. So my husband fasts every single day. He doesn't eat until lunchtime every single day, whether we're on vacation, whether we're in the city, whether we're here, no matter where we are, he doesn't eat until lunchtime. And a lot of that has rubbed off on me too, in that I'll fast and I'll eat later in the day. And I think that that will just naturally help you reduce less calories. So even if you're not eating the healthiest dinner or the healthiest lunch, you're going to naturally reduce your calories by waiting to eat, because that's one less meal you're having in the day. What's your best advice to sticking to a healthy routine? Goals. If you don't have goals and you don't have something you're aiming for, then how can you stick to something? I was listening to a podcast that said building muscle and lifting weights is actually beneficial to your immune system. And after summer, I feel like the fall and like colder months, it's like that's all we're thinking about is our immune system. So keep that in mind. And this is the last question I'm going to answer today, and it's, how has my relationship with food changed? So in the past, I thought everything needs to be low carb, because low carb is how I lose weight. And when I first transformed my body, it was on a low carb diet, and I still stand by that. I think that when you reduce your carbs, you will see less bloating, you'll see dropping weight and all that. However, what I've learned from years of doing low carb is it's not sustainable, at least not for me. So what I like to do is I will have a low carb lunch and then I'll have carbs at dinner, or vice versa. I'll swap it. I also realized too, sometimes you have to eat what makes you feel good, and realize that when you're cooking from home, it's probably healthier anyway. So we love pasta in my house. I love all kinds. I love pastas with sauce, like red sauce, traditional tomato sauce. I love making a summer pasta that's super fresh with mint and parsley and truffle, and I have that in my cookbook, and lots of vegetables. And then I have the leftover pasta where I just make pasta and I use every vegetable we have in the house as leftover, like whatever's left over, and I put that in a pasta. And some of it is raw vegetables, some of them I cook, and that's also really healing on your gut, is to mix raw, warm, and cooked vegetables. I'll put all that together and make like a lemon garlicky butter sauce or olive oil sauce or something. And I find that when you eat things that you look forward to eating or that make you feel good, pasta always makes me feel good, there's a reason for that. And it's not to say like lay in bed and eat Twinkies or something. I'm not saying that. But if you're making food fresh, like if you're growing mint or a lemon tree and you're cooking with that, there's just some soul in that and just some life in that. And it just raises my vibration when I'm eating things that I know where all the ingredients came from. My next door neighbor actually grows kale and lettuce, so I'll chop that up like very fine and put it all in a pasta. And I just feel good eating it. And on a low carb diet, that wouldn't be like allowed. That's kind of my bone to pick with it, is that sometimes you do need to have things that you look forward to eating that feel good. And it doesn't have to mean the same thing as laying in bed and eating Doritos that have no nutritional value. So yeah, that is everything in today's video. I hope that there was some value or something you took from today's video. Make sure to check out Sakara. They have a ton of different things on their website. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon.